Welcome to Kill Your Scene Volume 1. I'm John.
I'm Jamie.
And we're here to tell you about all that is Denver's music scene.
First off, we're going to start with a band called Love Me Destroyer.
After that, Denver's own Larimer Lounge.
And then, stay tuned for Frontside 5.
There's many different dynamics that come into play when you're forming a band. So you got to get the right people. You got to have the face, man. You have to have the talent. You know, you just got to have it all around. And it took us a while to get that, but now, you know, we're finally there. We did like a star search kind of thing and came up with these other dudes, and now it's all good.
Yeah, how'd you get involved?
Danny, the old drummer, one of the old drummers, threw my name in the hat, and I came and tried out, and they liked it, and I liked it, and kind of rolled with it.
I was stalking hot dudes in tight pants on MySpace, and I found these guys.
I was this second new member of Love Me Destroyer. I'm pretty much old hat now, since I've been in the band longer than a year.
I actually impregnated many women and planted my seed, and these are the three that were born from it.
I love you, Dad.
Call me Donnie.
Okay, even better yet. All right, so it goes. Wait, just hear me out. So it's like. I think it sounds better if you type it.
Well, we're going back into the studio probably around February. We're writing songs now. Feel is definitely a lot more intricate guitar lines, heavier, darker. Just a lot more talent in the band right now, and it's just kind of, not that there wasn't talent before, it's just all seems to be meshing and working out better than it has. And this is where I feel Love Me Destroyer should have been from the beginning.
We'll hopefully be in the studio in February, get it done by the end of February. This new CD is hopefully gonna, shed us away from any labels of any genres that Love Me Destroyer falls into, and just basically show everybody what this band really is about.
Yeah, fucking studio time. It's gonna be a good time. Got new songs, definitely more progressive. Everybody that's heard them, definitely excited about them. I'm excited to show them to people, just because I'm real proud of what we're doing, and it's gonna be hot tits.
I think February is the month for studio time. Really excited. All the new material I get to use. Everything I've ever done, drumming, put it all into this. These guys are really fun to play with, and it's going to be an awesome CD when it gets all finished.
it's really hard to say where we fit in because, I mean, we don't really give a shit where we fit in. We'll play with anybody. We'll play with anyone. It doesn't matter. You know, there's a lot of people that like to lump people into different genres and, like, you know, put labels on shit, but we're just here to rock your fucking ass off. It doesn't fucking matter.
Back into the main riff part like
I know it's pretty cliche to say it these days, but I'm confident that when this new CD is done, it's going to be maybe genre redefining. Yeah.
Kenny Loggins meets
Dude, Kenny
Black
Loggins
Sabbath.
meets Black Sabbath.
Yeah, there's too much of a stigma with bands being self-deprecating, and everybody wants to like be punk rock and hold on to an ideal that's not really the same. It's changed over the years, and a lot of things are different now. And I mean, you can still hold to your beliefs, and you can be, you know, do business with your band in a manner that, you know, cordial manner without having to stay independent or stay fucking this and that. You know, it's like, why get on the ladder if you don't want to go to the top?
That's right, biatch. I think, I don't know, if we're still having fun and writing good music and, you know, sharing it with people and, you know, just turning people on with our sound, then we'll definitely be still playing in 5 years. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I'm proud to say that for the first time in my life, I'm playing with a group of people that collectively have the attitude that they want to take it somewhere. There's too many basement superstars that never want to do anything with their music, and that's just not the case with LMD, and the sky's the limit.
Thank you, Love Me Destroyer. Watch out for the new album coming out in 2006.
Coming up next, we talk with Scott of Larimer Lounge, one of Denver's best rock venues.
Well, this building has an interesting history. It was built in 1889. That's the front room that has the pressed tin ceiling, and it was built by these German immigrants, and they opened it, and it was a bar right away. And then this is what it says on the City of Denver website, by 1891, the second story was added, which is where we're standing right now. And then the extension, which is the concrete kind of cinder block extension on the rear of the building, which is where the bands play, that was added in the 70s by the guy who we bought the bar from. But during all that period of time, it has been a bar mainly. It's gone to be other businesses at times, such as like a market and whatnot, but it's always gone back to being a bar. If you Google 2721 Larimer, one of the things it brings up is a obituary of a guy, one of the owners that died up here in like 1911, and I think it was in the front room. Well, some of the memorable bands that have played here, probably the most memorable was the first big show we had was Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, and because they were doing a small club tour, which some bands do. They do like they'll do a small club tour to kind of hype up the new album rather than play the size arenas they should be playing or size theaters. And BRMC came through on a Friday night in July when we first opened, and it was the highest attendance we've ever done, and it was the highest bar sales we've ever done. And then I think about a week later we had our first Slim Cessna's Auto Club show here, and to give you an idea of how much Slim's fans drink, we came within $800 of the same bar sales as the BRMC show, but there was 100 less people at the Slim show. So yeah, they were putting it away that night. Other memorable shows, like the last Apples and Stereo show that's occurred in Denver happened here. Not many people know that, but they are still playing, but they haven't played in Denver since that show, and that's yeah, not many people know that. We have the photographs on our website of that show, and they say they've been telling the press that they're getting back together and they're still going to play, but it hasn't happened yet. Other memorable shows would be like certainly the Brian Jonestown Massacre has been pretty memorable. Anton always, it's difficult to forget, you know, the things he says on stage, and have some very interesting conversations with him. Like a good story, last time he was here, they played 2 nights in a row this past summer, and the second day he'd been drinking by around 5 p.m. and he's like, you could tell he'd been thinking about it for a while. He's like, I'm gonna go get a BlackBerry. And so he got up, left, and came back about an hour later, and he had a BlackBerry. And he's like, they charged me $500 deposit, and he's like, can I plug it in somewhere? And he was just holding a BlackBerry. He was like, a brand new BlackBerry. I'm like, all right, yeah, because obviously I'm sure his career's been taking off quite a bit since that movie. Having Gibby Haynes in the bar, and most certainly Jay Mascis was a big deal. You know, it's really weird when you own a punk club or rock club. You actually achieve some success, and all of a sudden you're promoting like a Jay Mascis show, and you're talking, you know, like there's Jay Mascis over on the stage, and then he comes up to you and asks you if you can get some water, and you're like, yeah, man, you know, just like dumbfounded that first off you even own the bar, and then second you managed to book this guy, and third here he is, and it's actually going to occur. So Jay Mascis was like that. Gibby Haynes from the Butthole Surfers, and that you can see other people too who are in the bar like with their mouths open, like just tripping out that these idols of their youth are playing on the stage. And then Lou Barlow was really cool. And then that first TV on the radio show here was really cool too. I guess the only TV on the radio show, but it was a cool one too. Gogol Bordello was always fun. Those guys unfortunately are too big now to come back, but they put on an incredible show. And then Tiff Merritt, which is not many of our rock fans are really familiar with her, but she won. Before she even played here, she was nominated for the Grammy for Best Country Album, and we booked the show, and it was like sold out almost immediately. And she showed up, and she's really nice. And the Arcade Fire was another one that was just off the hook. Like they, by the time that show rolled around here, that was almost a year ago. It was Friday, December 4th, 2004, and that was another just awesome show, insanely packed show, and the hype level was huge. We did turn a lot of people away at the door. It's been fun. I mean, there's a lot of memorable bands, and that's probably the best part about being in this business so long, because I was booking bands at the 15th Street Tavern for 7 years before I made the jump to my own place. And after a while, you just hit that certain point, like you do in any career, where you keep plugging away at it, where there's suddenly people take you seriously, and then you start to achieve some success. And I think somehow when I came here from the 15th Street, I finally had hit that level in my booking career. I think at the Tavern we got a lot of good shows too, and I was really happy with what occurred over there, but I don't feel like we quite hit the critical mass part of it until I owned my own club. We have some exciting things coming up soon. We are about to start in January. We're going to demo the restrooms downstairs. Actually, we're going to first start up here. Up here, we're going to build out new men's and women's restrooms. So this is going to be a big change for the Larimer Lounge because we have disgusting restrooms. And not only that, we're going to demo where the old restrooms were. That's going to be floor space. And then that's going to also increase our capacity. And it's just going to make things a lot nicer in the bar area during big shows. Another thing that we're looking forward to is we're going to upgrade our PA in 2006. We've been wanting to do it for a while. Some of the components we have in the PA are still the components we've had when we opened, and the business has changed quite a bit since then, and I feel like the PA needs to change along with the business. And so when we did the Libertines, when they played here, we rented all this PA equipment from this guy off the street, and it sounded incredible. And I had him come in here and give me a quote on beefing up our PA, and I couldn't do it last year, but I'm pretty sure we can do it in 2006. So that, and then eventually, we're going to do our big plan, which is to the whole cinder block extension. We'll have to close down for like 3 months, or at least the band part, 2 to 3 months, depending on how quick we can do it. I want to demolish the whole cinder block extension and rebuild it higher with a higher ceiling. and a higher stage, and then just have nice mains and nice light rig. And so it'll be basically the same size, but the band viewing area will be nicer than it is now. So and people will be like, wow, we used to play the Larimer when it had that. Sometimes you hear people talk about the stage when it used to be in the corner, and then we figured out we should put another exit door in, we could expand the stage, and then now the next step will be that demolishing that concrete extension. No one's a bigger critic of the Larimer Lounge than I am. I just can't. Sometimes the back of the bar just drives me nuts, the way it's set up. And when we do build it out, I want to build it such that the deck or the roof is supported enough that we can put a patio up there eventually. And so we'll have like a two-tier patio, be the one that's out there currently, and then there'll be another patio right out here on the roof, which would be pretty cool. Well, there's a couple of good stories. There was, some stuff that's ended up in the press. There was the Suicide Girls. There was the Razor Light thing where the guy of Razor Light played like 5 songs and then decided that he was going crazy and ran outside or something, and they wouldn't play anymore. And people were wondering if they were supposed to get refunds. And there was Fu Manchu was a funny story. Like Fu Manchu came back to Denver and they sold out the Bluebird last time, so it was not natural that we got the show. But all I can figure is the Bluebird must have already been booked. So I sent him this offer thinking I love Fu Manchu, and I thought I would never get this show. And all of a sudden they're like, they want to confirm. So I'm like, great, we confirmed the show. It's sold out that day. Like, people are trying to like sneak in the front and stuff, and then it was like our regulars, people come here expecting to be able to get in by 10, because usually it's not sold out by 10, 10:30, and it was sold out at like 9:30. So we had regulars coming here, and I was bartending then, and I look over at the windows and just see all of our regulars going like this, looking in and going, give me. And I was just after a while, I was telling the other bartenders, I said, don't look at the windows, don't look at whatever you do. There's just everyone plastered against the window trying to get in. And on the back, we had a guy, this bike messenger, that tried to like pole vault over the fence, and he did. He had already been drinking. He tried to get here real early, and we cleared out the bar, so he came here real late, tried to sneak over the back. He rushed the fence, jumped over it, caught his foot, and slammed onto the concrete. And the bartender who was out there manning the patio bar, he stood him up, gave him a sip of beer, walked him over to the back gate, pushed him out, and closed the door. And then, so that was another funny story. We got some great shows in 2006 already. Today we confirmed the Books, this cool indie band that's playing in April. The Dirt Bombs and Electric Six are both playing in March. That's going to be awesome. Electric Six is on a Saturday night too. And Albatross is playing on April Fool's Day. That's going to be good. We just confirmed Born in the Flood and Nightingale today. Nightingale changed their name. Now they're calling themselves Moccasin. They're playing on that last Friday in January, January 27th. I got a show at Cervantes, High on Fire, The Bronx, Buried Inside, playing on Friday, February 17th. That show's going to be fucking awesome. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm very excited. I love owning this bar. I can't believe when I walk in here that I own this place. It's like a dream come true. So.
Once again, thank you, Scott from Larimer Lounge.
Up next, great band called Frontside 5. Stay tuned, kids.
Yeah.
We're gonna rock!
Rock.
Thanks, dude.
Feel the pain, stepping free, sliding, grinding on my knees, fighting pain and bloody pain. Pick the rocks on my dreams, put the lotion on a skin, I'll rush against the holes again. Feel the joy of the glee, conscious that you shredded me, but it's like you really stay. All an ass, oh shit, my back, distraction bit, time I got the push again. Yeah! God, this road rash really sucks. Mason, I burned.
Well, we were all skateboarding buddies. Started skateboarding together and started playing music. Thought it'd be a good idea to play music together.
It's a wrong idea.
Yeah, our old guitar player had a mini ramp. so we'd always go over there to skate. And Brandon would sit on the deck of the ramp and drink beer.
And then he broke his neck on it or something, right?
Got a hole in it.
Yeah.
So that's how we all came together, yeah.
So working for the show, Murder Conspiracy. Well, are we gonna do Tommy in? Tommy in? Yeah. We got that. Oh yeah. Ready? Tommy in.
We get ourselves out there all the time. And then I think we all have a lot of pride in Denver.
Definitely.
And,
A lot of our friends play in bands here as well, so
that's how we met a lot of them too.
we have a lot of friends in bands. Denver's a great music scene. It's just
Yeah, there's lots of bands.
It's just cold. It doesn't get out there. People still think Denver's a little cow town.
A lot of people like to pray.
Trying to make it not a cow town.
Leadership of people's minds, love, lies, fight for, get the light. Destroy. Pass each other. Destroy. Stop it back. Destroy. Keep the fight.
You gotta feel it.
Yeah.
Something something you can skate to, something that your crowd moves to, that you're actually like, fuck, what's going on? And like something's happening, you're making a movement.
It's what you want to hear when you go skate.
Yeah.
When you go
Like
to
we're
a
writing the
concert.
soundtrack to what we want to hear when we drop in.
Stop it back. Destroy. Keep the fight.
Phoenix was awesome. We played for Arizona skateboard company called AZPX. They set up the show for us. It was awesome.
It was packed out. It was a nice show.
Another skate rock band called Death Finger.
Don't finger.
So yeah, it was cool. Really good show. Played for a bunch of skateboarders. So.
And the tour before that was really rad. We went
The Double
to
Down.
Southern California and
Yeah.
played at the Brig with JFA. That was a high point.
That was
for
awesome.
sure. San Francisco. That was a
Yeah,
high point.
Hightower.
Gets better going back to each of those towns. Like that, this last one to Phoenix, that was our third time this year. Going back down there, Huntington Beach, second time through, like it just keeps getting better every time, and fucking people up there are rad.
PBR is a good sponsor as long as you don't have to wear fuck or shit in your band.
It's true. PBR does great, yeah.
Equilibrium Clothing, they're another like local artist like ourselves, so that's kind of we've been working with them for a long time. But they just give us clothes and stuff. They don't no money or anything like that. They'll help out like with tour posters and stuff like that.
And super screen print.
But it's kind of both like just two different types of art that we're kind of collaborating and kind of trying to go in the same direction and helping each other out with leads. So.
Draven Shoes gave us free shoes.
But you should skate your Vans.
Because it's very hard to skate.
Yeah,
Draven
Vans are
shoes.
better for skateboarding, that's for sure.
They look good.
Draven are cool looking shoes. Free shoes are always rad too.
And Dwayne Peters is really cool.
Yeah.
Super Screen Print is local too, and they hook us up with what
We
do they
get
give
cost
us,
on
like
our
deals on
merchandise and
print.
stuff like that.
But as far as touring and everything like that, it's pretty much out of pocket for all of us.
What goes out there every single one of you? It's called Souls for Sale. What you see is what you get, and you ain't seen nothing yet. While you rise upon the stage, as we dance like monkeys, locked in the cage, spitting beer upon the crowd. Spit it back, come on and make me proud. So get off your ass and move your feet, knock each other out, making life complete. Yes, my soul is for sale, rape and pillage for record deals. See how happy I can be when all of you are supporting me. You paid the ticket price, taking my advice. Now it's all mine, now it's all mine. I'm so filled with cheer, you're buying me the beer. Now it's all mine, now it's all mine. No more little bars, broken down cars. Now it's all mine, now it's all mine. Give me all your smiles, wait future runs for miles. Now it's all mine. Now it's all mine. Seeking my success was all a fucking mess. Now it's all mine. 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 Now it's all mine.
We're going in to record in February another full-length album. Another big tour once that's out. We're going to try to do long. We're going to do the Northwest, do Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, down to California, back over to Arizona.
Any bands that want to do a tour?
Yep.
Get in Tom.
We just got done rocking out with Frontside 5. Make sure you check them out. If you haven't seen them, go see them. Awesome show.
Thanks for checking out our first volume of Kill Your Scene. Stay tuned for more local bands and great venues.
Drop us an email. Let us know what you think. www.killyourscene.org. You can check us out on MySpace. www.myspace.com/KillYourScene, DOTORG. Drop us an email. Let us know what you think. Please talk to us. Catch you next month.
See you soon.
Rock on.